Welcome to Hot Topics. I'm Marnie, your host, Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce. Got Eddie and Brady here in a room full of crazy people. They're here to share what's going on in our community to you today. It's November, it's fall, I got my colors on, feeling a little rusty. Is that a little rusty orange here going on, guys? And so, again, it's the whole thing. You know, we have the set here, thank you, Brady, to make you feel like fall is here. And as with fall comes a lot of activities and events and things coming up. One of our favorites is the Salvation Army's, or the organization are doing so many different things as they get ready for the holidays. One is also their annual Thanksgiving dinner. I've got Lieutenant Elaine Manzour joining us, and she's going to tell you everything that we can do about, bring ding, ding, ding. Everything that's going on with the Salvation Army, from Thanksgiving to bell ringing to helping those by taking angel trees. So
Isn't it a great time of year?
It's always the best time of year.
I love this
But that's
time
why
of
it's
year.
always fun to have you, because then I get in the spirit of the holiday.
Me too.
Lieutenant Elaine.
Well, I love this time of year because we are working on so many different programs at this time, and I can tell you so many different things. One, we just finalized actually our agreement for our 18th annual Kids to Camp golf tournament, but that's actually not till May 8th of next year. So, but mark your calendars. We will be at Prescott Lakes again, so we're excited about that. The reason you want to know about that is if you want to sponsor, be in there, it's time to do our brochure. So now's the time to call us at 778-0150. You might, if you have kids, I know they're on fall break, or they've been on fall break over the last couple of weeks sometime, and so you're probably thinking, oh, that was exhausting, and they're coming back to school and they're at home. We've got a great after-school program, so bring them in, or a troop program. 60 kids currently enrolled, but there's still space for more. Looking for a church home, come see us, a computer lab, social services, all sorts of great programs. But as I mentioned, it's a great time of year, and why is some special programming going on. And I want to talk about some of those that just really warm my heart. First, it is our Christmas Angel program. And let me tell you about our Christmas Angel program. First, maybe you've had a tough year. I'm going to tell you a little story about one of my tough years. And I had two girls, 6 and 4, and my husband and I are like, what are we going to buy these kids? Good thing they liked to read and they liked macaroni and cheese. They came into the living room with a blanket, and underneath was this bag, this box full of macaroni and cheese. They had no idea that that was so we could eat during the year. Maybe you're still in that. You can come down to the Salvation Army right now, and you can sign your kids up so they can get toys and they can get clothing for their children because of the wonderful programs that our community help with. So right now, get down to the Salvation Army from 9 to 11:30 or 1 to 3, and you can sign up your family for the Christmas Angel program. But then, community, we need you to come help us with that. Could you come down to the mall? The agreement's been all taken care of. The Great Prescott Gateway Mall is helping us again, and they are letting us be at the mall where you can come pick a tag. You have a specific child you want. Maybe you have a 7-year-old son, or you have a cousin that you really care for, a daughter or something of the sort. You and your family can go pick a tag, and then you go buy toys. You even have ideas there, and you've got sizes to pick, and you bring that back to the mall for a specific date. On December 21st, these families come back and they get their toys for these kids. If you were there on the 21st to see the joy that you have brought to these families, you get to keep that angel tag to put on your tree to remember what the good you've done to these families. It's a wonderful time of year, and the joy you bring to these families that otherwise they would not be able to experience, you make a difference. And so businesses, you want to do a toy drive? Give us a call. Call us at 778-0150, and we'll get you going to be able to help this community and help those kids in needs. So families, if you know people that have needs, come on down to the Salvation Army. We're just downtown, a block away from the courthouse, easy to get to on 237 South Montezuma. So we're easy to get to downtown, easy to get you all signed up, and then your kids can be helped. We even do a great program with teens. So some of the programs don't do teens, but we do, and they're easy to shop for because you just have to go get a gift card. How easy is that? Go get them a gift card, $40 gift card, and they're done. And a lot of people don't go shopping for the teens, but how easy is that? You just go, get them a teen gift card, and you're all set. So such a different, easy way to be able to go help these kids in this community at that time of year. So businesses, families that want to adopt people, or families in need, all sorts of ways that you can come down to the Salvation Army and do that. Businesses and people, though, we need your help in getting items. We also need volunteers for that program because we have somebody staffing that mall all mall hours. And as you know, they extend during those hours. So come see us and we will get you in there. But did we mention turkeys? I think we mentioned Thanksgiving turkeys. So don't worry, our chef does the hat, not me. He does the cooking. And our tradition continues, and thankful for Prescott and Mile High Middle School. We will be there again, 11 to 2 on Thanksgiving Day, having our community Thanksgiving meal, and we love it. We absolutely love this day, and we know you will too. So if you need somewhere to go on Thanksgiving Day, come on down, 11 to 2 on Thanksgiving Day. It is an amazing day. We are there with our brass band. And you know what? I have just recently joined that band, not with a brass instrument, but a clarinet. So it's fun to just watch me try to move my fingers. And I've done a pretty good job of faking it if I don't know the note. So come enjoy that. We sing Christmas carols. We've got the band playing. We've got a sack lunch for everyone to take home, so you make sure you have a meal to go home that night with. It's absolutely wonderful. So if you want to donate items for that meal, we do take items for that meal. Some unique things are actually what we need, like trail mix and cranberry sauce. Some of the traditional things, instant potatoes and stuffing also. So those items, get them down to the Salvation Army now, so that way we don't have to go shop for them. But please let people know that if you know people, it's for everybody. Remember, I said a community Thanksgiving meal. So if you're home alone, or you're just a family that just a few of you at home, or maybe it's a big group and you just don't want to cook this year for some reason, come on down. We'll get you set up. It's really a great event. So we'd love to see you. But what else is coming up, people? It's kettle season, and I forgot the bell, but I'll be happy to get you one all set up. So if you want to have a counter kettle for you, we'll get you counter kettle businesses that you can have to help promote the Salvation Army. But of course, we need you out at the businesses that allow us to come ring at their locations. So we have businesses, if you want us to be, oh, look, here's a little bell. Isn't Marnie wonderful? She helps me with everything. Brady, thank you. So see these little ones? We've got little ones. So businesses, if you don't like those big sounding bells, sometimes we take the little ones there. We're here to accommodate all sorts of people. So you have these little bells or big bells, and we go ring those bells because that's how we help our community by the money that comes in. So if you're a business that wants to do, there's a couple ways you can help. Let us ring in front of your business is one way. Another way, it's a great way to give back to the community. Employees come ring. Employees go sit at the mall. Whatever way you want to do, or do a toy drive. There's all sorts of different ways you can help. The other, maybe you're a coach for a soccer team. Maybe you do Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts or 4-H or whatever it might be. Come call us and sign up. Those things are going to be there. But we're going to be doing also getting employees. So it's a great way. If you need extra money for this Christmas season, come ring a bell. We need ringers to come do it. It's a great way. The stories you get to hear and all about that. If you want to get some extra money this Christmas season, come ring some bells. It's great to give that holiday cheer, and that way you can help the Salvation Army, which then comes back and helps our community. We're here to help our community, but in order to do that, to do the Christmas Angel Program, to do our Thanksgiving meal, to do our Fall Festival, which is October 29th from 1 to 4 p.m., which the community is invited to with all sorts of different costumes. You are all invited to come to that. We'd love to have you here, but it requires your help for us to help our community. Thank you. May you have a great holiday season.
Lieutenant Elaine, tell us a little bit just again about the Fall Festival, the date, the time, and where it's located.
Sunday, October 29th. It's from 1 to 4 p.m., and it's at our church location, which is 237 South Montezuma. It will be happening throughout the building, so part of it's in our fellowship hall, and part of it's done in social services, because we've grown too much just to have it down in social services. So great opportunity, lots of fun.
And just show up?
Just show up. Just show up. Cakewalks going on. Put your hands in weird things, typical different fun games. Should be fun.
What's your website for all of this great information?
The Salvation Army, Prescott.org. Love to see you there. And you can find us on Facebook also, where we put current things going on. Thank you.
You know, it's really important for us. Thank you. And you can leave that turkey hat for us.
Do you want to wear it?
No, Brady does. It's important for us to kind of share this information early on because it's planning purposes. I know it's right now, you're watching this first part, or maybe the end of October, and we still have all of October and the first part of November, but when you're planning ahead and you're looking at what your employees can volunteer for or what you might be putting on your holiday season planning then and calendar, so that's why we're talking about a lot of things ahead of time right now. But right now, we're going to switch it back, and we're going back to Halloween and talking about Halloween safety. So joining us now is, excuse me, he chokes me up, Sergeant Jameson Kaufman with the Prescott Valley Police Department. Good to see you.
You too.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello, everyone. How are you today? I'm Sergeant Jason Kaufman with the Prescott Valley Police Department, here to give you some Halloween safety tips as you prepare for the Halloween season, specifically October 31st of this year. We want you to be advised about children's costumes. Please put your child in some kind of costume that has good visibility, and also be aware of what the costume is made of, especially around things like candles. Most of these costumes are made of nylon, lycra. They can catch fire pretty easy, and it's pretty bad when a child has to go to the hospital because their costume is stuck to their skin. So be cognizant of that. Be careful with children when you're driving. Be cognizant. There's lots of kids going to be in the street collecting candy at houses. Just be really, really careful, especially in the subdivisions of Prescott Valley. We have Granville, we have Stonebridge, we have Pronghorn, we have Viewpoint, we have Mingus West. We have the center of Prescott Valley, we have Quailwood. Lots and lots of traffic in Prescott Valley, especially during the Halloween day and Halloween evening. Be careful when you're driving. Do not text and drive down the street on Halloween. Bad idea. Make sure that if your child is carrying a prop, such as a sword or a weapon or some kind of knife, it is not real, please. We don't want children carrying live weapons, real weapons, for their safety and the safety of the rest of the public. Children tend to be full of energy and a little wild at times, and sometimes they get in little wrestling matches and things like that, or they fight each other.
Sometimes?
They'll push each other to get to a door, to get candy before the other one does. Just be cognizant of the props that you give your children. Use caution if you're letting your child take a fake firearm out, a plastic gun. Some of these guns in this day and age look really real. We don't want to mistake, the police department or a citizen does not want to mistake a child with a fake gun or a real gun and have to take some kind of action. So be really cognizant of that. Don't send anything that looks extremely real out into the field with your child, especially on Halloween. Consider purchasing extra light sources for Halloween activities. Flashlights are awesome. Glow sticks are awesome. Utilize that kind of stuff. You may want to use those in your pumpkins as well. Pumpkins will stay longer, stay fresher, especially if you put some cinnamon inside your pumpkin and then put one of those glow sticks. Your pumpkin will stay fresh for a few days past Halloween, which should be good for everybody. Consider alternative activities to trick-or-treating, such as sponsored events. I know in the past we've done a trunk-or-treat event over at the Prescott Valley Event Center. Great event, lots of kids, lots of participants. Prescott Valley Police Department will be there to help and assist, along with a variety of other venues. It's a great event. Gets the kids out of the subdivisions in a centralized location. They get candy, and it's 100% safe. And last topic, if you see something suspicious on Halloween, please report to your local police department, specifically the Prescott Valley Police Department, or call 911. If somebody is out acting very suspicious, please report it to the police department. We want to be there. We want to be there to assist and evaluate what is actually going on. So thank you very much. We appreciate you living in Prescott Valley. I appreciate serving you. Thank you very much.
And Sergeant Kaufman, it's very important that people, your last point about keeping an eye out on their community, because it's very easy for somebody that might be committing a crime to blend in with kids that are going up and down trick-or-treating, or maybe take the opportunity to look for homes that might not have anybody there and not really be noticed because they're part of a larger group.
That's 100% true, and it opens up a whole different venue for people that are not well in their mind, such as child abduction and other things of that nature. Yes, sir.
You mentioned no texting while you're driving on October 31st.
Yes.
Can you text and drive regularly?
Legally, you can. It's not suggested. People get into a lot of vehicular accidents as a result of the texting and driving thing. But on Halloween, if you're driving down a residential area and you're texting and driving, you may not see the little kid in the middle of the road with a basket that's trying to cross to get candy. So be careful.
Any more questions? Great. Well, we're gonna come up here and kind of carry on a little bit.
I don't have my costume.
I have something for you.
Wonderful. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Of course I do. So we're here.
This is you.
There we go. Here,
This is
come on in,
Marty's
Brady.
normal.
So
outfit
we're
here.
here to tell you a little bit. He mentioned a little bit earlier the safe trick or treat that we're having on Tuesday, October 31st at the Prescott Valley Event Center, co-sponsored with the Prescott Valley Early Bird Lions Club, Roar, and the Arizona Business League from 4 to 7. Bring all the boys and ghouls out and join us. There's no charge to attend. Just bring them out there, inside and out. Safe place to trick or treat. And I know a lot of times we talk about getting kids off the streets. There's churches and organizations that do special events on Halloween just to take away that possible danger that we have when kids are out running the streets, not only from traffic, but from unsavory characters. And this is a good place. All of our businesses and organizations sign up. They come out and they provide the candy, and you trick or treat like you'd go house to house, but you go table to table. Brady's first time with us out there doing that. And I know the Prescott Valley Police Department is out there with us.
Yes.
And we have a great time out there. So 4 to 7, bring the kids, just have a great time, dress up. It's a lot of fun out there and a very good place to safe trick or treat. So, right?
Right?
Right. So we'll see you there. Thank you.
Expect loads of candy.
Oh, yes. We got a ton of candy over here. Too bad Eddie can't show that. We're collecting it for the Lions, so when we do our booth. You like chocolate?
No.
What do you like? Reese's Pieces, you know?
Reese's Pieces are good. M&M peanut.
Oh, I love M&M peanuts. Okay, we're gonna skip now. I'm gonna unveil. Pretty good,
I'll
huh?
give this back to you.
I get this back. You know, if you're looking for a Halloween costume, just check with us at the chamber. We can fix you right up.
She'll facilitate it.
Yes, there you go. All right. Thank you, Sergeant Kaufman, again. And next, check out after the first of the year, the Prescott Valley Police Department Citizens Academy. It's a great program that they've got going over there under the great organization and watch of Sergeant Kaufman. So good job. All right, now we're coming back. Now we're going to switch it again. We're going to switch it back up because we got to start planning. This is something that you need to plan, and it's an annual event hosted at the Prescott Resort and Conference Center. I have Steve Brissetti, the general manager here, talking about how many years the Gingerbread Village.
Hey!
Hey, how many years have we been doing
This
this?
is the 25th year, actually. 25.
Silver anniversary.
You were 7 when it first started.
I love him.
Bless him.
Yeah, let him talk. Let him talk. Round of applause.
Well, you know, it's the Christmas season. We're already talking about the Gingerbread Village, the Prescott Resort and Conference Center. As we just mentioned, this marks our 25th anniversary of creating these magnificent Christmas decorations and a holiday spirit. This year, our theme is It Takes a Village to Make a Village to Feed a Village. And the reason why we have that theme this year is because for this year, all the proceeds for the entries for the Gingerbread Village are going to support Dr. Ron Barnes' Hungry Kids Project of the Prescott area.
Woo!
We thought we'd switch it up this year and support the Hungry Kids program because they do a lot of great good in this wonderful community of ours. And how you can help is by you, your school, your family, your business, your children can all create these wonderful Christmas villages. $25 entry fee, and again, all those proceeds go to support the Hungry Kids program. We have 5 different categories to win awards and prizes. There's the corporate, there's the family, there's the individual, and schools. I think I'm missing one, and youth and nonprofit as well. So the Chamber of Commerce, I do expect one this year.
Woohoo! This year, we're going to do it.
Some important dates to keep in mind. November 6th is when all applications are due, and in the villages should be dropped off at the Prescott Resort on November 20th. It's a Monday. Because on the 21st, we have judging. Judges are awesome. You can imagine a lot of A-type personalities in one room who have no creative experience whatsoever picking these villages. That's what it's like. And then on the 25th, on Saturday, November 25th, is the grand opening of the Gingerbread Village Christmas season at the Prescott Resort and Conference Center. We're going to have hot chocolate, gingerbread cookie decorating. So you got to bring the kids to participate in, sugar fiesta of just decorating all these wonderful gingerbread cookies. And Christmas carolers. And that pretty much starts our holiday season at the Prescott Resort. Every weekend in the month of December, we're going to have cookie decorating, Christmas carolers, hot chocolate. Santa Claus will be making a couple of appearances during the course of the month, as well as the Central Yavapai Model Railroad Company. They'll have their train displays as well. But this is going to be a wonderful event this year. Again, something new. We're starting a week late just because we wanted to make sure we can capture a lot of the schools as entries to support, again, the Hungry Kids Project of the Prescott area. Any questions?
Is there information online to find out
There's
more about it?
Great question. There'll be applications and all the Christmas itinerary for the Prescott Resort on our website, www.prescottresort.com. Applications can be picked up at the front desk of the Prescott Resort or at the local Chamber of Commerce. They'll make them available then as well. So, I'm sorry.
Experience in cake decorating or baking to make a gingerbread
No,
house village?
it's something as simple as you get a pre-designed model and just the molds already attached and just create the villages from there. Or again, it's really what you put your heart and mind into it, really. It's something that you want to create you yourself or you're your company or you're your family.
So in no specific theme, it could be whatever
Whatever it
jungle
wants.
scene or Santa's
We've had
village.
White Houses of the presidential White House as entries one year. We've had movie themes. We had Halloween with concepts of that nature. Whatever you decide to create. But for judging, we do get pretty particular. We like to judge on the merits of what we call hang time. And what hang time is, if you have icicles draping off the shingles of a roof or the frosting draping off, and they can survive and still hang, that's hang time. But again, November 25th, Saturday, November 25th, kicks off the Prescott Resort's Christmas season.
Any more questions? Great. It's always fun to be a part of the Gingerbread Village. And then again, the whole Christmas and holiday season at the Prescott Resort. Santa Claus and cookies and carolers and
Hot chocolate.
And hot chocolate. And the village is open. Then you have special events like Santa will come tuck your
Santa
kids to
comes-
bed and
Oh, we have special packages, the Christmas Santa tuck-in package, where Santa does come in with goodies for the kids and, brings them to the guest room. We have the Santa stocking decorating at the
Yeah.
Prescott Resort too. Just bring kids. Just come and bring kids. That should
that's
be
what
the
it's all
theme.
about.
Mhm.
It's all about kids. And again, going back to all the proceeds going back to the Hungry Kids program.
Correct.
Dr. Ron Barnes, thank you so much for starting in Prescott. Carm Staker here in Prescott Valley and now in Chino Valley and Mayor. And your wife Kathy is a volunteer that helps coordinate the efforts here in Prescott Valley and Mayor. Giving kids food that they would not normally have on the weekend. And that's
It's a big
sad
deal.
It's a big deal, and it's sad that it happens, and through no fault of theirs. So what we're doing is make it possible that they don't go hungry.
Exactly.
And so we appreciate you're picking them this year as your
They're a
you know
good
support
partner.
your territory. You guys are a very good partner, Brady.
You didn't mention admissions or how much it costs to sign up for some of these events, and like the gingerbread decorating and.
Everything is free.
To attend.
The cookie decorating is based upon donation.
And
Give
especially-
what's in your heart.
Exactly. And if you're looking at taking advantage of one of those weekend packages, it doesn't even have to be people coming here. It's call it a staycation.
You know,
Just get
it's-
out of your house and go to the resort and spend the night.
It's funny you mention that because we kind of gear it towards children. We had a couple couples just purchased a Santa Claus tuck-in package because they wanted that Christmas experience.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
25
So, great.
years.
What's the website again?
www.prescottresort.com.
And again, one of our great partners in the whole creative Christmas and holiday season here in the Quad Cities. It's a little bit of everything. We'll be talking about more of what's going on as we get into next month's show.
Right.
Again, November looking into December. But
It's
meanwhile,
already here. It's
get
here.
started on your gingerbread house. And if you're an organization, you're just you got to bring it because we got Brady working on ours.
And thank you
Just
for being
say
a
it.
judge again this year.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure. I don't get to eat any of the gingerbread or anything like that. I just get to look at the hang time.
It's a great way to get rid of any excess Halloween candy. Just throw it on a gingerbread village.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right. Thank you so much, Steve. Thank
Thank
you so
you.
much. Steve Brissetti is also a member of the board of directors, past chairman of the board. So great guy and does great work there. So I think that's it. I think we've got more than enough to get you started in your Christmas and holiday season, remembering the Salvation Army, remembering the Prescott Resort and Conference Center, but specifically coming up on October 31st, remember the safety of your kids and kiddos out there trick-or-treating, and come and join us at the Prescott Valley Event Center for Safe Trick-or-Treat from 4 to 7 on the 31st. So thank you all for joining us. Have a safe Halloween. We'll be back in just 1 month to talk about the rest of the upcoming holiday season. Thank you, Eddie, and have a great month, everyone.